If you think that you are the center of the universe when it comes to case acceptance, you're making a huge mistake. A good treatment coordinator with good verbal skills and a good new patient intake process is more important than any doctor. Hey there, everybody. It's Dr. Glenn Krieger here. Now, I want to talk to you about your treatment coordinator today on 5 Minute Friday. I want to talk to you about what you need to understand to help them do a better job. As you've noticed, this month, it's the first time we're trying a theme. And the theme for this month is case acceptance and helping you get better case acceptance, because we have Tracy Martin speaking at Orthopreneurs University. And I want to give you food for thought about why you should be taking this course. And even if you don't, how you can help your practice achieve peak efficiency, because you're spending a lot of money on marketing, probably. And even if you don't think you are, whether you're supporting local schools or visiting doctors with drops or SEO or Google ads, you're spending money. And every case that walks through your door costs you something to get through that door. And you want to get them to say yes. Now, as fantastic and wonderful as you are, as amazing as your treatment coordinator can be, there are things we can do to help them. There are things we can do to hurt them. So what's one of the most common things we hear about? Well, if you listen to Tracy Martin, who is one of the foremost experts on case acceptance and how to help your TC get better case acceptance, you'll hear her say things like, trial close or TC calls or all these sorts of things that go along with it. And we're going to talk about those for a minute. But the number one thing I can suggest to you, doctor to doctor or doctor to TC, to pass on to your doctor is don't talk too much. Get in the room as a doctor, let them understand what it is you know, and get out. Gone are the days where you need to sit there for 45 minutes with a pencil drawing out what you're going to do. I actually heard of an ortho who comes in the room and actually traces the ceph with a pencil in the room with the patient. Now, I'm sure that satisfies that orthodontist demand to feel like they're scientifically guiding the patient. But I got to be honest with you, the overwhelming majority of patients today do not need you in the room for more than 5 minutes, if at all. Ask those doing huge amounts of virtual consults if the doctor's even necessary in the room. And if that doesn't boggle your mind, there are doctors out there today who don't even meet the patient in person. They see the records, present the care to the treatment coordinator, who then presents it to the patient, right? It sounds crazy, but here's a little tip. If you're not watching, I'm going to whisper it. We're not that important in the treatment plan acceptance process. If you think that you are the center of the universe when it comes to case acceptance, you're making a huge mistake. A good treatment coordinator with good verbal skills and a good new patient intake process is more important than any doctor. Now, I think I'm a pretty good salesman. I think I can present care to patients really well. But I got to tell you, the more I left the room or the less I'm in the room, the higher my case acceptance is. And so do your TCs a favor and get out of the room. Let them be the friend with the patient and talk about the case. You give a few details, let the patient meet you, understand who you are, and get out. Now, if you have a complex surgical case, yes, you need to spend more time. If you got a large MARPI dome case, even there, I don't spend a lot of time because my TC can do that. But get out of the room. Don't be in there any longer than you have to be there. It's super important. Train your TC properly. Make sure you have a really good new patient intake or onboarding process, and trust it and train it and audit it. Listen to it, record it, learn from it, make it better. There is no set it and forget it. You need to be recording things from A to Z, recognizing what works and what doesn't, and moving on. Because if you think walking in the room and selling the case for 20 minutes is what's getting case acceptance, you're completely mistaken. It starts with the new patient call. It finishes when a TC signs the contract. And that's what Tracy Martin is going to talk about in the Case Acceptance Orthopreneurs University course. So please sign up. You get 90 days to watch it. Your TC can watch it alone. You can watch it alone. You can watch it with your TC. You can watch it with other team members. You get 90 days to watch it. But go to orthopreneurs.com, click on the link that says Orthopreneurs University, and go sign up for Tracy Martin. I promise you, you will not regret it. It's going to be an amazing course. You'll get 5 hours of CE, whether you're a doctor or a team member. It's worth every penny, because the questions I've been bringing up this month about the new patient intake process, about the calls that need to be made to patients to let them know what's going on, what you should be doing differently from millennials versus, say, boomers or Gen X. It's huge. So go take the course, sign up now, and I just want you to start thinking about getting out of the room a little quicker, okay? And TCs, if you're listening to this, have your doctor on a stopwatch, give them a little sort of do this to your face or something like that to let them know it's time to leave. And if you're listening and not watching, I just touched my chin like I'm thinking. That used to be my secret with my TC, that when I was talking too much, it was a nice way of her saying to me, get out of the room. And the more I get out, the higher my case acceptance. Love all of you. I'm always here to help any way I can. Please sign up for the Tracy Martin course. I promise you will thank me later, and wishing you all a great day.